This morning, when Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi's chief minister, was produced by the Enforcement Directorate inside the Rouse Avenue court, we are going to explain you the exchange of arguments between Arvind Kejriwal's lawyer, Mr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, and ASG, Mr. Raju, on what transpired inside the court. The first point is the argument which has been made by Abhishek Manu Singhvi. He told the court that the charges against leveled by the ED against Arvind Kejriwal do not stand in this court of the law because there has been no money trail which actually finds the fault with Arvind Kejriwal as either the beneficiary or the mastermind. While ED, on the other hand, said that Arvind Kejriwal happens to be the mastermind and beneficiary of the entire case. Is that right? The first point is this. Second, I'm going to ask Atul to explain what happened inside the court.
Well, when ED presented him before the court of Kaveri Bhavisa, who is hearing the argument, the ED sought 10 days custodial remand of Arvind Kejriwal, saying that he is the kingpin and they wanted to interrogate him. And also, what we are learning from the sources is that ED wanted to confront Arvind Kejriwal with K. Kavita, who is already in the custody of Enforcement Directorate. However, Arvind Kejriwal has said that this arrest is an illegal arrest, is a political arrest, because the model code of conduct was imposed, and that is why he was placed under arrest.
Now, third point, which I'm going to explain you is, third jigsaw in this entire puzzle is the arrest of Kavita, who is the daughter of former Chief Minister of Telangana, KTR. Now, KCR. Now, the daughter of the former Chief Minister of Telangana, K. Kavita, has withdrawn her petition challenging her arrest and also seeking no bail, which means this may have led forced ED to move on to its next arrest, that is Arvind Kejriwal. Essentially speaking, as a follow-up of this case, the third point which I have just explained, that is K. Kavita's arrest and her subsequent withdrawal of the application of bail. Arvind Kejriwal also, while he was in the court today, he said that his life has been meant to serve the jail, whether inside the serve the country, whether from inside the jail or outside the jail. Now, these developments are crucial. The third point is also crucial. The relation between K. Kavita and Arvind Kejriwal. It has not yet been proved on what sort of transactions took place between them, because the ED's claim, which ED also released a specific note about 2.5 days ago, where it said that 100 plus crore is the amount which has been the entire proceeds of crime. But the proceeds of crime have not yet been made in terms of ascertained, in terms of the trail, which account it went to. But ED's claim is that all this money was being used or diverted to the Goa elections. Now, Goa elections were where Aam Aadmi Party actually could not make much headway into that election. In fact, that was where the entire conspiracy, ED says, was being hatched. Fourth is this, that the arrest has been made after the model code of conduct has been enforced. Whether or not this was required, or whether or not it is going to benefit, that is the political side I'm explaining in the fourth part. The fourth part, it is whether or not this is going to benefit the BJP or the India alliance to any extent, is of course something which we are going to see only when the first phase of elections, Atul, is going to come into picture. But so far, what has happened in the last 24 hours is several former chief ministers and sitting chief ministers have gravitated towards Arvind Kejriwal. First is Akhilesh Yadav, second is Mamata Banerjee, the sitting chief minister of West Bengal, Akhilesh Yadav being the former UP chief minister, third is former JNK chief minister Omar Abdullah, and fourth is Tejasvi Yadav, and fifth is also the son of former Delhi chief minister Sheila Dikshit. Sandeep Dikshit has also said and called this arrest unlawful and illegal because there has been no money trail. Now, let me also remind the memories of 2011, 12, and 13 when Sheila Dikshit was the chief minister. Arvind Kejriwal was the vocal critic of this entire government of Congress. Congress, on the other hand, now is supporting and endorsing the argument that the arrest has been unlawful. This also happens at a time when Ajay Makan's video is being circulated and being buttressed as the claim that the entire FIR by the CBI, which has now become the premises of the predicate of offence which has been made by the Enforcement Directorate, Atul, that was made on the charges which were initially levelled by Ajay Makan. Fifth, of course, is the fact today that the arguments which are being heard inside the courtroom, Atul also follows this entire case as a lawyer himself, if not practicing, but someone who has studied law, and also as a reporter who has followed the court cases. Atul, what is the fifth point that you want to explain it to the viewers on the essence that whether he will get the bail, whether he's actually seeking a bail, and the difference of the bail on the remand as well as the application which was withdrawn this morning from the Supreme Court?
Well, as of now, I would like to make it very clear that Arvind Kejriwal had moved to the apex court, which is Supreme Court, seeking protection, but he was placed under arrest, so there was no use of it, so he has withdrawn it. And he will move a regular bail before the Rouse Avenue court, but first this argument will be over. We have spoken to his lawyer and they are saying that first the court will decide.
Ramesh Gupta, the lawyer.
Ramesh Gupta, who was one of the lawyers, the battery of the lawyers were appearing for Arvind Kejriwal, and Abhishek Manu Singhvi, who is the senior designated lawyer, was leading them. And now he has left the court premises. The argument is still going on. They have not moved the bail application. But Arvind Kejriwal, in the meantime, when the argument was going on, said to the judge that he wanted to remove the mask of the ID. Who is behind this?
So we are right now inside the premise, outside the premises of Rouse Avenue Court. You can see behind us, it looks quite a deserted route. The block entire is deserted this stretch because Delhi police has barricaded the entire area. You can see on our left, this is the entire barricaded area. Behind me is also, you can see the barricades here, which means that these barricades have been erected. And also if you see on the other side of us, that stretch has also been barricaded, which means, essentially speaking, Delhi police today has made, Atul, the concerted effort to disallow this protest to turn into an epicenter for Aam Aadmi Party to seek sympathy. Whether or not, of course, this will turn into a movement of sympathy for the sitting chief minister. I would finish the explanation part of this entire case is that Arvind Kejriwal today is the first chief minister in the country, Atul, to be arrested.
Definitely.
Because Hemant Soren was not the first chief minister. He had put in his papers before the governor when he was arrested, right, Atul?
Yeah, definitely.
And
he went to governor and resigned from his post, and then he gave his arrest.
Correct. And in 2015, when Veerbhat Singh, the then Himachal Pradesh chief minister, was raided, he was the first chief minister to be raided at that time since 1947. But the first chief minister to be arrested ever in this country is Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, which makes the entire case very, very, very interesting ahead of Lok Sabha elections, on which way this case may shift towards the outcome of the entire elections as the Modi government looks to make the headway into clinching the 400 plus seats, the target which BJP has set it for itself.